right, what is up, beautiful people? Okay, wanted to address a little bit of a question I often get asked. If you guys follow me on Instagram, how am I not fat? All right, I recently just posted a post on Instagram talking about my transformation, a little bit how I got caught up in cheat days and whatnot. So if you guys want to check that out, check it out, because I used to be upwards of 260, 270 pounds, okay? First up, calories, all right? Back when I was getting up to 260, 270, about 10, 15 years ago, I was perfectly trying to put on weight, but I was doing it the wrong way. You cannot force feed growth. Now, I typically reside right now, I haven't weighed myself in a while, anywhere between 200 and 205, 206. But when you're trying to pack on weight, all right, obviously you've heard of the time-old rule of I just need to eat more, but not to get into that too much. My calories right now, I look at calories, as you guys know, I feel like I say this every video, is it's over a broad period of time, okay? Now, right now, I'm currently in a mild deficit, just trying to get a little touch leaner than what I am, because I got a few more projects I'm working on. But overall, your calories have to be in check. When I was 265, 270, I was eating upwards of, 6,000, 7,000, I lied to you not, each day. Typical day for me, I wake up, I have my weight gain shake, isomass, whatever it was called. That was 1,000 calories right there. Then I have 7 eggs, 2 cups of oatmeal. Lunch was like usually 2 Subway sandwiches. I go train, have another isomass shake, 1,000 some calories, and then dinner was either buffet or whatever I could get my hands on, burgers or whatever was getting cooked at the calf or whatever. So 6 to 7 and even 8K some days. So, but the thing was, it was a struggle to put that weight on. Next, right now, when you're looking at like how I'm not fat, all right, I practice with a variety of food. Did I put that up there? Yeah. I practice with a variety of food, and I practice with portions, okay? You guys know me, I'm not big on cheat days, and I'm not all for just putting, if you like Oreos, you should be having Oreos in some way or form each day. You shouldn't just be holding them off until Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, all right, for that cheat day. 2 Oreos, I think, off the top of my head, is like 120, 130 calories, okay? Whether you want to eat that, before bed or like before your workout or whatever, you have to practice with different foods, okay? Just like you train yourself to be in the gym or get your biceps to grow or chest to grow, you have to train your brain, you have to train your hunger and satiety again to recognize when you want something and actually having it. And most of all, you cannot be in a calorie deficit when you're doing that, all right? Third thing, I stopped clean eating. Oddly enough, now I'm thinking about it, when I got up to 260, 270, I was clean eating all the time. Now granted, yes, calories were still in effect, but I was eating nothing but chicken, sweet potatoes, broccoli, oats. I never touched any fruit. It was just mainly just big portions of just all this meat, rice, and pasta. I was like, I cannot take this. And that's when, weight started going off. But that's for another video. Like I said, you have to stop the clean eating, because it does teach orthorexia, but you come into this facet of you limit your food options, all right? Vegetables still have calories, not as much as, starch or protein or whatever, but you have to stop the clean eating, because it's not so much the physical portion of it, it's the mental aspect, because you're not gonna be able to live your whole life getting nothing but, steak, beef, eggs, and whatnot, and plus, that stuff is super hard to digest, trust me. Next, my training. If you guys have followed me, I used to train like a bodybuilder 99% of the time. I was super stiff and whatnot, and I just didn't like the feel of it. I trained 5 to 6 times a week, single split body parts. Did it necessarily work? Sure, but at the same time, there was no intent behind it. It was just me picking progressions, pumping, and that was it. I missed being athletic, all right? So now, fast forward to now, 10, 15 years later, I do CrossFit. There is a metabolic demand to CrossFit, and people can say, oh, it's just nothing but cardio. It's not just cardio, all right? You're training with intent, all right? I do take on a little bit more volume than the average, normal class, but at the same time, like I said, guys, I have a very mature training age and I've built myself up to doing that. But like I said, you have to learn to train with intent, not just going in there to do 2 sets of 3 sets of 10 and whatnot, all right? So, next, I eat, what is that? Eat variety. I already talked about eating a variety of food. You guys know you got to have a variety of food in there if you want to not restrict and, be accessible to food. All right. In your mind, you're like, so I need to eat foods that I'm afraid of. Yes. It's easier said than done, and you might look at me like I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, once you start incorporating chips or cookies and stuff like daily, your life becomes so much easier. You don't have to binge on the weekend. All right. Next to last point, I don't diet year round. All right. When I diet, it's very, very quickly, and it's barely that. Like right now, I'm in a touch of a deficit. 5-10% below my maintenance, if that, and I barely feel it. All right. Now that comes from experience. That comes from me investing myself. So little trick, back when we were in quarantine, over March or whatever, and everybody was dieting, trying to keep the weight off, I was pushing calories like there was no other. Now don't get me wrong, I wasn't eating myself into an oblivion, but I trained with intent. I was pushing calories upwards of 4,000 to 4,500 each day. So that's now, since I've been, in this deficit since, early December, I barely feel the effects. And like I said, I'm still dropping body fat pretty quickly. All right. So that's another thing. Do not diet year round. You're going to suppress your metabolic rate. And that's what's going to help you stay lean. All right. Lastly, my settling point. Now, set points and settling points are two different things. Just to kind of short story on this, set points refers to your biology, your normal happy place without training or anything. Then settling points is your training, your environment, your food, your metabolic history, and everything. My set point, essentially without training or anything, is right around, 210, 220. Now, back when you get into settling points, my settling point used to be super, super high because I was eating so much food in a super, super surplus and training so much. Now, I told you guys, metabolism works in different ways. It adapts to your intake and also your output. So when you're training, 6 times a week and eating 6,800 calories, all right, it's going to be very hard for you to, come down from that. But here's the thing. My settling point right now, like when I get into a diet, I purposely reduce my training volume because it's much easier for me to maintain a certain weight of my settling point on 3 to 4 sessions a week at, 28, 29, 3,200 calories or whatever I'm at, and then build from that and then add those training sessions back in, all right? Remember, your metabolism is just like, a wrecking ball, all right? The more you pull with, restrictive calories, excessive training and stuff, yes, you're going to lose weight, but at some point that ball drops and that's when the weight regain comes back, all right? Anyways, guys, this was a little bit longer. Wanted to get that out there. Hope you guys take benefit from that. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me at Real Johnson Gill on IG, and I will see y'all later. Peace out.